do their backstrap weaving with.
Has anybody seen those designs that they made?
Leslie brought a little bit of what she did.
Yeah,
This is
I went to
Guatemalan.
Guatemala and learned to weave there and made a few things and then met a loom and it was just so much more efficient and quicker, but not as portable.
So we have that. Thinking for our next project.
We just wonder if
perhaps.
it might do, because if it might do, then I'd be happy to donate it to the project.
We can all pay our share. So you reimburse
So,
yourself.
Yeah, you can buy more yarn.
And so you can go back to Guatemala.
And then Leslie has cones of things.
Now, are those
This is satin
wool?
yarn, cotton.
Oh, it's cotton.
2/8.
It looks brushed, doesn't it?
2/8 and some 2/16, I think. And
Is it
tons
2/8 or
of
2/4?
it.
2/8 or two? This is 2/4.
I don't know
This is not.
the
I don't-
difference.
Yeah, and it might be an in between as well.
Okay.
But as far as this could be used for weaving with, I would say you
This.
could double it to
Right.
weave
Hi,
with.
Carol.
Hi, Carol.
I think would be a little fussy for people who don't have a lot of experience to thread it. It's very fine.
Yeah,
Even
it
and
is.
it's even doubled. It gets fussy.
Yeah.
You know, trying to thread and you've got two together and the two split up and you know.
Yeah.
Well, how
Factory
do
fair.
they do it in Guatemala? They must do it one thread.
Yes, they do.
They do, but it's on a backstrap loom and it's the when they make, they don't thread. They make their heddles with their hands and then they're going like this, like they're creating a shed and they're going around and
Oh, really? A whole different world of it, not just a backstrap loom.
well, the whole process.
But
They make the warp
this
the
is
same
quite
way.
lovely, and I've seen the Guatemalan weaving, and you know, if you can get so that you can do that, it's wonderful. But it's also very complicated patterns that they pass down.
Yes.
It's not something you can really just.
Most of it is it's pickup
Yeah.
and they do the little designs with the
Yeah.
pickup. And in another village they did two sides, so it was reversible. And you know, it was very interesting because I studied in two villages and when I went back to the first one, they had no concept of doing the two sides.
Yeah, it's very traditional in that they've only done exactly that same kind of. I mean, they're very good at it because it's all that they do. And they, if you would say, "Can you make a different design?" they would say, "No, we can't. We don't know how."
Yes, exactly.
And the different villages all have their own particular style or colors that they use or motifs, and you can tell where somebody comes from by the blouse that they're wearing and the design on their blouse.
So how did you end up in a village with, permission to be in a village learning how to weave from whoever?
I don't know, I had a really good friend who was living in Mexico, went to Guatemala, said, you have to come down here, these women tie themselves to trees and weave. And I thought, just sounds amazing. So I
In
went.
the 70s, the hippies.
Yeah, exactly, we were
Yeah,
total
I can
hippies.
see that. Yeah.
And they didn't mind, there was ladies who
Oh, they would
teach
be. It's
weaving.
flattering to them to have strangers come and say, "Oh, we like your weaving, and can you teach us how to do
But
it?"
you know, the authorities came around and threatened this teacher, don't teach the gringos. So she rearranged her whole yard so that we couldn't be seen.
Really?
Was this up in the mountains?
No, it was right down around Lake Atitlan. It was in San Lucas.
You know who might be really interested in this